Hey Capricorn, my name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a reading for May 2022. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. If the message does resonate, you can like the video and subscribe to this channel for more readings. That's too many cards. Links are in the description box below if you would like to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now let's get started. What's Capricorn's message for May 2022? That's also too many cards. Okay, let's just pull. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. What is Capricorn's message for May 2022? What's Capricorn's message for May 2022? Okay, Capricorn, starting off the reading with the Six of Cups. There's some sort of blast from the past happening here. For some of you, it could be a past person actually trying to make a comeback around and apologize. But for others of you, it could just be past energies resurfacing, like old issues, situations from your past being brought back, things that you thought that you had fixed and gotten over and moved past from, but they could be resurfacing here in, some sort of current connection. It feels like somebody here might also be romanticizing the past a little bit. If this is a past person coming back around, don't pine after this person. Okay, an ex is an ex for a reason. Okay, and it's good to remember the good times, but that doesn't mean that you ignore the bad times either. You know what I mean? You have to be able to find a balance. Like, yeah, it was fun, but this is why we broke up. But there's a feeling of nostalgia here. Some of you might miss this person. Some of you have already moved on and you're still in the middle of a healing phase. Just try not to wear rose-colored glasses when it comes to this person. You have the Ace of Swords reversed in your crossing. Some of you are very confused right now, and that could be because of this Six of Cups energy. If you are romanticizing the past, you might not be remembering this person for who they really were. Okay, you might be feeling a little bit too nostalgic now, and again, seeing things through rose-colored glasses, not seeing the reality of the situation, ignoring red flags. This person could also be confusing you, or in the past, they might have led you on in some way, been breadcrumbing you. You had your head in the clouds. You weren't really seeing this person for the reality of who they were, and they might have been sending you mixed signals, hazy messages. Things feel very in disarray in this reading, like there's a very scattered energy here. If somebody is trying to come around and reconcile with you, again, it feels like with this honeymoon card here, somebody might be stuck in the honeymoon stage. That warm, fuzzy feeling when you have your head in the clouds, you get all tingly over a person, but you're ignoring red flags with this Ace of Swords reversed. It feels like there's a very confusing energy here. Okay. I'm also hearing for those of you who are asking advice from your friends or your family members, you're not listening to them. Okay, if you are asking advice from people and they've already been telling you, Capricorn, this person is no good for you, you need to cut them off, it feels like you're not listening to them. And I feel like that could be part of what's confusing here because your friends and your family are getting very frustrated with you. Because what is the point in asking for somebody's opinion if you're going to turn around and ignore it anyway? Asking for advice is not the same thing as telling you what you want to hear, okay? Most of the time, the truth is the complete opposite of what you want to hear. That's why the truth hurts. For some of you, this could be the other person, especially if they are trying to make a comeback around and you're just like, ew, why are you coming back into my life? What, just to confuse me? Just to mess with my head again? You know what I mean? Like for some of you, it could be the other person that's just acting some kind of way and you don't even care anymore. Like you already cut them off a long time ago, but they're still trying to like infiltrate. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm also hearing for some of you, if this person is the one that's getting a little bit obsessive with you, this person, I'm hearing for some of you, this person might be a head case. You know what I mean? Like they won't take no for an answer. This might not even be the first time that they've tried to come back around with that Six of Cups. I'm hearing for some of you, this person might be a little obsessed with you, or possibly the idea of you. Like this person loves being in love. But it's like no matter how many times you try to tell this person to leave you alone, they just won't. And I feel like that's because this person might be putting you on a pedestal, Capricorn. So take it how it resonates. It could be you romanticizing them or them romanticizing you, but it feels like there is some sort of past connection here or past person here that's just really confusing everybody. At your base, you have the Ten of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords reversed is actually a very good card. I feel like, again, most of you are going through a healing phase right now, and it's like you're almost over it, right? The Ten of Swords is reversed is a very restorative energy. It's about transformation, letting go of the past. Because, you know, in reverse, all of these swords fall out of the card, right? Because now they're hanging in midair. They just like slip right out of your back. It's like you don't feel the pain anymore. Okay, I feel like you are getting over it slowly but surely. You are moving on from this person. And for some of you, that might be why they're trying to come back around. They might not want to accept that you've moved on. They might not like the fact that you seem better off without them, that you're not in pain anymore. And that could be why this person feels like they're confusing you. Like just when you thought you were over them, they come back in and mess with your head even more. I'm also hearing for others of you, this person might be playing the victim, okay, you know, switching positions. This person is victimizing themselves. They might even be trying to make you feel guilty for something that is not your fault, especially with this confusing Ace of Swords reversed here. There could even be some gaslighting going on for some of you, worst case scenario. In your past, you have the Empress card, okay? This card is about nurturing, and right now you need to focus on nurturing yourself, Capricorn. This other person feels very toxic to me. And with this Ace of Swords and Ten of Swords both reversed, it feels like it is a long time past for you to cut them off, for you to cut off whoever or whatever no longer serves you. Even if this person is not physically coming back around, again, it could even just be you letting go of the past, no longer wishing for them to come back with that Six of Cups, no longer pining after them, no longer romanticizing this person in your head. Especially if you've been the one stuck in the honeymoon stage with like the memory of this person. Even if this person is not actually reaching out to you. For some of you, it feels like your problem could have just been that you missed this person too much, right? And it feels like you need to get back into the honeymoon stage with yourself instead of missing them so much instead. You have the Hermit in your crowning thoughts. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. And when I look at this card, I'm hearing reflections in my head, the song from the Mulan movie. And it really feels like you're going within right now to do the inner work and continue that healing process. You know, when will my reflection show who I really want to be? Or I can't remember the exact lyrics, but you know, that song, that kind of vibe. working on yourself, focusing on your emotional needs, making yourself a priority, loving yourself, just being single right now, being alone right now, working on me, myself, and I. You are your top priority right now. Nurturing yourself with the Empress card. I'm also hearing for some of you, if this person does try to reach out, you might even just end up ghosting them, like you don't even read their response, you don't even want to put any energy into this at all. But it feels like you're really focused on finding your inner truth right now and doing some soul searching. In your immediate future, you have the Two of Swords. And with this honeymoon card here, again, I'm hearing for those of you who are still holding on to this person in your heart, okay? Still holding on to the past a little bit, still hoping that this person will come back around. Again, I'm hearing that message of like ignoring red flags, okay? Living in the honeymoon stage and refusing, it's like not taking that blindfold off, right? Like there's something about this person that you're refusing to see. I'm hearing for those of you who have already cut them off or you're already in the middle of getting over it, if this person does reach out to you, you might even just block them on social media altogether, block their number, delete their existence from your life. But I'm kind of seeing the two of you like at an impasse, okay? You're not moving forward with this. I don't see you putting any energy into this. You're at a stalemate. In your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Coins. I'm not seeing you opening up to this person. Okay, I feel you hanging back emotionally, and I think that's because you don't trust them anymore, okay? Whatever this Ten of Swords was, when it was upright, this person hurt you really badly in the past, okay? There might have been some sort of backstabbing going on here, some sort of betrayal, and that's why this ending was so painful. But it kind of feels like you've reached the stage in your healing process where you know you need to make that final decision. Even if it hurts, even if there is still a part of you that was hoping for them, I'm kind of hearing I was really rooting for you, like you thought this one was going to be different this time. With that Ten of Swords reversed, it feels like you've finally kind of reached a stage of acceptance in your own healing process, where even if it sucks, even if it doesn't exactly feel great, you know that this just can't move forward anymore, okay? It feels like too little too late, okay? In the other person's perspective, they are coming through as the Three of Coins. They do want to work on this with you, Capricorn, okay? They are reaching out. They want to communicate. They want to get back to this honeymoon stage with you. I do feel like they want to rebuild this, okay? Start over, start from square one, start from scratch. But again, it feels like it's just a little too late, okay? You've already made your decision, Cap. And with that confusing Ace of Swords reversed energy, it almost feels like, oh, what, now you decide that you want to be with me? After everything we've been through? No, no more. In your strengths and weaknesses, you have the Page of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't think this person has changed, Capricorn. Okay, it feels like they're still playing games with you, still playing head games with you, mind games with you. Because the Page of Swords is a very deceptive energy, okay? And it feels like they're still wearing this mask, they still have their sword raised. With this Ten of Swords reversed, they're still playing the victim. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions. It's a very emotionally immature energy because they are a page, okay? For some of you, there might even be an age gap involved in this relationship because we have two pages and the Empress here. But again, you could just be more mature than them. Take it how it resonates. But again, it feels like for some of you, if you don't already have this person blocked, it feels like they have their eye on you. Like it feels like they're still creeping, they're still lurking on your social media profiles and whatnot. They still check up on you, see what you're doing, see who you're hanging out with. They might even ask about you, especially if you still have mutual friends. Like, oh, what has Capricorn been up to? There could even be some gossip involved for some of you. Like, oh my god, did you hear what Capricorn said to me? Or like, do you know what they did to me? Like, do you want to know why it ended? And again, with that Ten of Swords reversed, it feels like they're playing the victim. They might even be trying, like, again, gossiping about you, telling people that it was all your fault. You have the Page of Cups in your outcome. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do think this person is going to reach out to apologize to you, but with that Ten of Swords reversed there, they're still playing the victim. With this Page of Swords here, they're still being deceptive. This apology feels fake to me, okay? This person is telling you what you want to hear. They might even be lying to you about something still, okay? Trying to manipulate you in some way. You know what it feels like for some of you with this honeymoon card here? This person might love the chase, those beginning butterflies, you know, that kind of feeling. But then once things start to settle down into a more comfortable routine kind of relationship, they get bored. And they might have just dropped you like a used toy, honestly, or at least that's what it might have felt like to you. I feel like at the most, you might offer this person like some closure, you know? You might even just be like, yeah, okay, I accept your apology. We're good, you know, no beef. But I'm not seeing you carrying it any further than that, okay? I'm not seeing you like being friends with this person or even getting back together with them. I just feel like you just want to bury the hatchet and move on with your life. For some of you, I'm even hearing that this could have been a fake friend that was gossiping about you with that Page of Swords that you had a falling out with. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. Can you clarify the Ten of Swords reversed for me, please? Why does Capricorn have the Ten of Swords reversed? Can you clarify the Page of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Ten of Swords is the Knight of Wands. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with the presence of this Knight of Wands card, this makes a lot more sense to me now, okay? The reason why this feels so confusing and chaotic, why this turned into something very messy and toxic, is because this person is a huge player, Capricorn, okay? And you know it. You know it now, okay? Again, I feel like this person loves the chase, but they're a huge commitment phobe, okay? As soon as the two of you started to, like, talk about, so what are we? What is this? Do you see a future together? They ran away from you, okay? For some of you, you might even feel like this person was using you for sex or attention, but you're over it, Capricorn, okay? This Ten of Swords is reversed. Let them play the victim, all right? That's their business. They're only hurting themselves. But you're moving on. Clarifying the Page of Swords is the Eight of Pentacles. I see you cutting this person off and just focusing on yourself, okay? For some of you, that could be literal. You might be focused on your home, your education, your career, your finances. But in general, I'm seeing you doing the inner work and just continuing that healing process on your own. I'm also hearing for some of you, this person might be telling you that they've changed or that they will change with this deceptive energy here in the Page of Swords, but really they're expecting you to do all the changing. You know, like I said before, I feel like this person is telling you what you want to hear to manipulate you. They expect you to be the one to change because they're still playing the victim with that Ten of Swords reversed. They're still convinced that this is all your fault. They want you to be the one to change and then sweep the rest of it under the rug. So it's time to let this person go and just focus on yourself. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. If you want to join the fam, you can click that bell to be notified every time I post. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. Links are in the description box below. Either way, I'll see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later.